welcome back to my channel. I'm RishaaMariee. I know it looks a little weird. I'm standing. It's like, girl, what are you doing? No glam, no hair, no nothing going on, right? So in today's video, I'm doing a DIY. I know if you guys are familiar with my channel, I did this video. Go check it out if you haven't after this video though, okay? So that video I did a DIY small closet makeover, and today I'm doing a similar thing. This closet is actually smaller than that closet. I know, hard to believe, right? But in this closet I'm doing a little differently. I'm doing it it's basically for like jackets, purses, like miscellaneous things, stuff like that. So that's why I'm doing this closet. So it's the setup will be different than that closet as well. So I was like, why not, you know, film it and bring it to you guys, since you guys seem to enjoy the last one. And I learned a lot from how I did the last one, and plus after that I did like research, and I did more research, and you know, you learn new things. So I wanted to bring it to you guys, and I think it's gonna come out super dope. So I wanted y'all to see it from start to finish. Y'all, I know I'm talking a little funny, excuse me. I recently got an adjustment like yesterday, so my teeth are sore, all that kind of good stuff. If y'all care anything about my braces or anything like that, y'all interested in that, I do have a braces journey playlist right here. You guys can check that one out as well. I will have everything linked in the card somewhere, the end screen, or down below, so you guys can check it all out. But yeah, let's jump to this video. Make sure you guys are subscribed, you like this video, and don't be trying to correct me if I do something wrong. Like, I don't need that negativity, okay? Because it's already over with. So if you try to correct me and it's already over, it's going to be like, I can't do nothing about it. Because by the time you see it, I'm going to be done with the closet, okay? So you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. And let's just jump right into it.
Okay, you guys. So day one is all about cleaning and clearing out. So I'm taking everything out the closet and then basically stripping it. I'm going to take out all the hardware and everything, using a drill and going back and forth between a drill and a screwdriver or whatever else I need. Y'all gonna see throughout the video. Switching out drill bits, trying to get everything out.
Would have been catastrophic. Y'all, I don't know what this shape is called right here, but these are in there, so I'm trying to take these out. I know what I'm doing. I know how to work a drill, okay? And I'm trying to take these out, but I found a drill, a bit that worked for these. It's just harder to get these out. What is this, like diamond shape, star shape, whatever it's called? I'm trying to get it out. Alright, y'all, so this is how the closet is looking now that everything is out of it. Just a few holes that we need to patch up and stuff, and yeah, that's how it's looking right now.
Alright, you guys, so then I'm just gonna like tape off the border, because I do plan to stain the border, and I'm just taping it off so it won't be, of course, get stained on the actual walls, and like the cleanup process isn't as bad. And also what you can't see is that I do have like a tarp taped down on the ground as well. And you guys, my mom was helping me with the closet, so when you see me like talking to the off screen or reaching for stuff off screen, that's her, and she just didn't want to be on camera. So first things first, I am going in, and I was sanding down with regular sandpaper, and then I remembered that my drill had an actual sand paper attachment thing, so I was like, oh, switch over. It was a breeze. It made it so much easier. And then I just decided to wipe everything down with a sponge, like get it a little damp, and just clean everything, get all the debris and everything, because you don't want to trap that into your paint or your tint or whatever you're using. Stain, I'm sorry. And then of course I go and fill those little holes. A trick that I learned last time, well, not a trick, but what I learned the last time is, you know, always to do thin layers with this so it can dry way faster. And I got the pink to white putty. I got it from like Target, like $3 or whatever. And so once it turns white, that lets you know that it's dry. And then I'm using the same stain that I used on my closet trim. And last time I used a brush, this time I decided to use a sponge because I just thought I could have better control of it. I did like the way this turned out. I know I see a lot of people using like rags or something for it, but I used a sponge and it came out pretty decent. Like I said, I'm not a pro in none of this stuff yet, but I'm getting there. You never know. So I'm just making like one thin layer for the trim, and then I'm gonna come back later once that dries and do another thin layer. So I do 2 coats of the stain, and I got the stain that comes with like the polyurethane in the actual tint, so you don't have to do like 2 separate things or whatever to like seal it or something like that. But normally, like, if you don't get it together, you have to make 2 separate attempts at it. So I got that together so everything can be sealed, and So I waited a few hours. I actually thought I was going to have to paint and do the second layer of stain the next day, but I came back and everything was dry, so I decided to go in and, sand down the wall where I put that putty and everything, and prep that to paint, and also put the second coat of stain on the trim, which is what you see me doing now. So just a tip when working with stain, you have to make sure you are going in just one continuous motion. You can't like keep the sponge or the rag down and just rub it back and forth. You have to like wipe in one direction, pick it up, go back to that top if you want to go over it again, because if you just go back and forth, I know it kind of looks like I'm going back and forth in these sped up clips, but I'm literally picking up my sponge and going back to the spot and starting over, because if you wipe back and forth, it gives you like this streaky look in your stain, and it'll really be prominent once it dries. But you can tell all that as you're doing it, like when you're wiping your stain on, you can see the streaks if you don't go in one direction. So then I take off the painter's tape and everything. I'm going ahead and wiping down the closet. I already sanded down the spots where I put putty, so everything is smooth. And then I'm gonna go ahead and give it one good coat of paint.
This is the closet system that I'm using. I'm using Closet Made again. They are not sponsoring me, which they should, but they are not. This is the T6, so this is a different model than the one I used in my previous one, but it should work the exact same. So while I'm letting the paint dry, I'm gonna go ahead and bust this open and then start putting it together.
And this Closet Made system was from like Home Depot. They're fairly inexpensive in my opinion. I think they range with different prices depending on how big or how small you need them. So I think this one was like $70 or something like that. So you will of course make your measurements, see how big your closet is and everything, and then you would purchase the closet system that corresponds with your measurements. And then they just give you instructions. Honestly, it's just putting some screws in, putting the shelves together like some IKEA furniture or something, like a little, well, not because IKEA furniture be way more pieces, but just putting the shelves together. Honestly, I was doing with a screwdriver because the instructions told me to use a screwdriver, but honey, you gonna see in the later clip I get the drill, because this was taking forever. These screws was not trying to go. I was like, that's dumb. They should have said use the drill. And you just put both shelves together. They come with 2 shelving units, so you just screw the shelves together and follow the instructions. And those who care about the exact measurements, I'll have them in the description box. But I do know my closet was a little over 4 feet wide, and I believe like a little over 8 feet high, something like that. But I'll have the exact measurements in the description box if you wanted to know the exact measurements of this closet. So day 2 was a super quick work day. All I did was apply a second coat of paint and let it dry. Nothing else happened this day but paint. Okay, you guys, so day 3 is the day that we complete everything. We're gonna go ahead and put those shelving units into the closet, and we're going to make sure we put those into the wall. I did not go into any studs, just because it's not necessary. These aren't super heavy things or anything like that, so I didn't personally go into any studs. And they give you little L brackets. You connect one to the wall and one to the actual shelving unit. Just drill some holes and then screw it in. And this system comes with 3 sets of rods, but we only use 2. So that's what you see me doing now, installing the rods. Alright, you guys, so this is it finished. Finished with both the shelving units in it and both rails. So now we're just gonna fill it. So this is kind of how it looks. Okay, you guys, so this is the completed project. We have purses in the little cubby holes, and then jackets and hoodies and stuff like that on the double hanging rod. So that's how it came out. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you are subscribed and tune in next week for another video. See you Wednesday. Peace.